Good evening, YouTube. Welcome to Thinking Positive. I'm Matti Harbour. I tried recording a video a few nights ago, but something went totally wrong, and it just didn't work out. Buzzers started going off. You name it, it went wrong. I was about 10 minutes into it, and it just went bung-eyed, if you want to use that word. Anyway, I'm here tonight at a certain time. I can't remember the time. It's like 11 o'clock. I'm here to talk about being positive in everyday situations. Now, I don't have my notes, so you're going to have to excuse me. I wrote a whole lot of notes, but I forgot them. So, any case. Being positive for me has helped my life, my situations, just like you wouldn't believe. Before I was quite a negative person, and you just, if someone told me something, I saw a negative point to it. Whereas since meeting people, being part of a church, and being part of people who sort of are positive in their lives, have rubbed off on me. And I know that I've been in situations where there hasn't been such a good outcome. And, like for instance, I had quite a massive bone infection called osteomyelitis. Excuse me. In my legs. In one leg. Okay? And I had to tell my wife, my mum and dad, a whole bunch of people, that I'm getting a leg amputated because I got this infection. But I couldn't change it, so I had to think the positive out of it. And then the next year, or the year after, I think, it happened again. And I went to the doctor. He said, "Oh, we're going to try and save it." And I says, "No." Right? And that too had osteomyelitis. And so I always tell people that I'm half the man I used to be, because that's in fact what it is. I've gotten even 2 feet shorter than I used to be. And excuse me for rubbing my nose. And that's how I deal with things, with a little bit of comedy or laughter added into a bad situation. And I've learned to deal with some big situations whereby I thought I was going to die a few times, leading up to it, and through other operations as well. Every time I get operated on, right, I run that risk. I mean, we all do, but for me and people like me, it's even more bigger, riskier, and all of that sort of thing. But hey, if I was to say, well, had a good life, I'll be happy with that. Not to say that's what I want to happen, but dealing with things in a positive sense can make things better. And dealing with things in a positive sense can help you get through a bigger situation. I know I'm going through some really big life changing health issues. That is not good. I have kidney failure now, and that's through. Excuse me. That's through things that are out of my control. To an extent, there's probably 60% out of my control, 40% myself, which I admit to. I don't care if other people say, well, it's all your fault, yada yada yada, right? Fact is that it's there, and it is what it is. I can't change that. I can't change the fact that I now have it, and I can't undo it. I just have to live with it and be sensible. And there are a lot of people around that can help me with that. Medical professionals, family, friends, church, all sorts of people. It's not like I don't have the help. For me, excuse me, I choose not to look into it too much at this time. I know that there'll be times where, as things progress, maybe at 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, that I'll have to read up more and more about my current situation or current status of my situation and just go from there. But at present, I am leading a positive outlook on my situation, not my life. Well, that too, but the situation I have at current is also something I have to look positive about, because it reflects my feeling better or not getting worse, I believe. But anyway, that's just one thing I thought I would mention. Now, being positive for another person might mean that they're positive about what they've accomplished. I know for me, you have to excuse that blimp. For me, I have seen people accomplish great things through being positive. And being positive might mean you've accomplished reading a book, writing a book, authorizing, being an author. Yeah, so being positive in everyday situations is a good way to look at life, because no one else is going to be positive for you, and you have to do it for yourself. They can help you be positive, but they can't do it for you. You have to have that attitude in your own heart. Well, today's going to be a good day. I'm going to be positive about it. I know one person that's encouraged me, which is, his name's Michael from church. Hi, Michael. If you ever need a tutor, look him up. www.topteachers.co.nz, I believe. Michael Ferry, he's a top-notch guy. He's been a mentor for me in terms of turning my thoughts around of not being so negative about a situation, and that whatever you do has to be a positive. So I thank him with many blessings that he has helped me through that. Now, there are a lot of other people that have helped me, us, with being positive and keeping positive through situations, big, small, or medium. And I can't thank them all, but I can say that I have really taken on board what you think. And if someone gives you a bit of information, take it on board, people. Don't shrug it off, because it'll be good. Maybe not at that time, but month, 2 months, a year, 2 years, 12 years down the track. Just keep a hold of it. Don't let advice go. People give you advice for a reason. And I believe that advice is a great thing. It's like the Bible, in my opinion. It's a book full of information, and so is advice. Advice is information. You can choose to use or not use, just like a book. You can choose to read certain parts, or you leave them out. I mean, I don't read all that much, so I don't know, but that's what I am relating it to tonight. So in summing up, I have a new channel which I'll list on Facebook, and I might even start a Facebook page relating to this project, Thinking Positive. If anyone can help me with the long, big photo and what I have to do to get an image in that spot for YouTube, can someone please email me at thinking.positive.nz@gmail.com, or leave a comment as a message on the bottom of this video, right down the bottom here. Okay, right down here. See, my finger is pointing, even 2 fingers. Alright, people, love you lots. Talk to you again tomorrow. Keep thinking positive. See you.